If we just find a way to channelize this water and put some objects into the water, we can have some awesome whitewater out here.
The paddle event was designed to focus interest on Oil City, our waterways, Oil Creek and the Allegheny River, and to develop interest and show the outside community the potential here for an Oil City Whitewater Recreation Park. And it attracted more than 75 people came to Oil City. Many had never been to the community before, from as far away as Pittsburgh and the Cleveland suburbs. They saw the potential here for a development of a whitewater park, and they also saw that we already have a magnificent waterfront, and we have a river resource with the rapids that already exist that are a lot of fun just to come and play at. The Whitewater Park would build upon that, whether it be located on Oil Creek or the Allegheny River, and the people that came saw the potential for that, and all of them had fun and expressed interest in coming back, and many of them are waiting anxiously now for development of a whitewater park.
Well, I saw it in the Good Times, yesterday's paper, and it just sounded really interesting and cool. So since the sun came out at our house, we decided to put our kayaks in my truck and ride over here. Never have done this area before. Very beautiful.
We all came down from Slip Rock University. There's a group of us. We kayak all the time. We actually ran the slip this morning. So we came to check this out because we'd really like a wave park up here. We really only have the slip and the yacht, and the yacht's 2 hours away, so doing something up here would be amazing.
When we speak of a whitewater recreation park, we're speaking of creating a set of conditions that mimic what occur naturally. And it's Class 1, Class 2, perhaps even Class 3 rapids, but in a controlled setting where you don't have a wide open chute of it. You have it in an area where if somebody has the ability at that level, they can pull in and handle that and stay in one area pretty much and move about and do what they would do on a free-flowing whitewater run on the Canoe or the Gully or the Allegheny.
Okay, we're here at French Creek, and we're at a spot that's along 322 just outside of Franklin near Polly's ice cream store, and it's a fantastic play spot. The creek level today is 1,700 cubic feet per second. That's a measurement we use to measure the amount of water that passes by any given point at any given time, and that's on a Utica gauge on the usgs.gov website. That's how we know the level. And generally speaking, 1,200 CFS up to about 2,300 CFS. This spot is really great for park and play type kayaking. So we have the current coming down right in front of us. There's a small ledge that today is covered by just enough water to create a really nice surfing wave. And it's a nice smooth wave with a little bit of a hydraulic, as you can see out in the center. The hydraulic is where the wave is actually falling back upstream on itself and making a foam pile, which is really a great spot for us to play because it holds us in there nice and we can do some fun tricks there. And then if you follow the current downstream, it just kind of flows into a nice big open pool, so it's very safe. There are no obstructions below if you were to tip over or fall out of your boat. And then along this side of the creek, we're standing on, in kayaker speak, we're sitting on the river left side of the creek. And what that means is as you're going down the creek with the flow, river left is your left, and of course river right is your right. And we talk that way because when you turn your boat around and you paddle back upstream, you have to be able to determine your right and left sides of switch. So we still use the terminology river right and river left. So here on the river left side of the creek, there's a great eddy, and in an eddy, that's the calm spot that you can see here. But something a lot of folks may not realize, let's say their fishermen know this, in an eddy, the water actually is slowly going back upstream. For us kayakers, that's fantastic because we can pull into the eddy, and it's like a ski lift for us. It just takes us right back up to this surfing wave, and 2 strokes, run the wave, and we surf out to the center, and it's playtime all over again. When they build a parking play area, it's a human-made artificial play spot. It would be very similar to this. They would have some sort of feature which would allow the water to flow down over. Maybe a small human-made rock or ledge underneath the water. It would create the wave, or what we call the hydraulic, the play hole. And then also there'd be calm water just below it, a pool, which allows you to paddle back up and get on the wave again. And you can, a place like this, kayakers will come here during good levels and can sit here all day. We've done that ourselves many times, sit here for hours and play. But if you're fortunate enough to have a stretch of 100 yards with 3 or 4 or 5 of these different features, that's even better yet, because each wave has its own characteristics, like a ski slope. And some are better for one type of trick, others are better for others. And it's really similar to what a human-created park and play spot would be like.
What we do to create a whitewater, not we, but engineers do to create a whitewater park, is they examine the flow, how it is now, and then put structures in to make it mimic the type of movement that they want to create.